like gamer words. Stop saying gamer words.
Stop
Well,
saying
anyway,
gamer words.
I told her
I
to
love
try
how
and
you-
pull it out, and then
Oh my god.
Did he get stuck? That's a
yeah.
problem. Oh no.
Wake up to morning roasts.
A rainbow, dildo, butt monkey are 4 words no one ever imagined uttering in the same sentence, but here we are. 3, 2, oh my god, Mr. Porkchop!
Oh, there you are. Hello.
You do you, but I'll do myself. Oh no, God. Haywood Jablomi, thanks for the 10 Canadian. I love my Canadians out there.
Yeah, I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
Lori! Use 150 bits to play a part.
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah.
I want that in my mouth.
Where's the girl? I need a cup of coffee.
Oh my god! New theme song, new host, but she's already disappeared, so obviously this is not going really well.
Right,
Oh my
I'm
God.
so sorry. My dog was chewing on my Bible pillow, so I had to go and hit him with the conviction of Jesus. I look over to my right because he's being suspiciously quiet, and I look over and he's got the Bible in his mouth like this, and I was like, "You would do this 3 seconds before this intro ends. The power of Christ compels you to be a better dog."
I don't know if it's working.
It's not working. Anybody want a dog?
Really
Well, welcome. Good morning, roasters. Yes, the secret announcement I was alluding to last week that I totally like gave away because obviously.
Oh, so did I. I didn't know it was a secret.
It wasn't really that secret. I was just like, we'll find out next week, which technically it is next week.
It is
so
next week. I blabbed on Crimson Throne. On the bright side, there's not a lot of tabletop people in here. How dare you?
No, that's
no.
true.
There are not
My
too many
Bible.
tabletop people in here. I was just like, and you can find me. I'm a permanent host of Morning Roast. Hey, now, and everybody was like, "Oh, spoilers!" And I was like, "Oh damn, whoopsies."
Oh dang, oh dang, it's okay. But yeah, welcome officially, Tugs and her Bible and Vinny.
Vinny.
This is the
Power
chaos
of Christ
Vinny.
compels
This
you.
is great.
No.
He's like, you want me to bite it?
Wait, is he a hot dog? Wait.
No, he's a Australian Shepherd Great Pyrenees mix.
Yeah. What did he have on his back? It looked like a bit of
I have a Christmas sweater on him.
Yeah.
It's cold in the Tugs household.
Come here, you knockcracker. Here, chew on that. Crazy.
I mean, like, what is your last name? That Tug Life. So that is your first name. Tug is her middle name, and Life is her last name. So in the Life household, there we go. But yes,
sometimes it's that late life. Sometimes it's that off the rails life. It just depends.
That rant life.
That real life.
No, rant.
That rant life. Yeah.
I don't know what railing has to do with it.
Oh, you said rail. That real life. I was like, well, I guess.
I think that we are off to a great start. Cheers. Now, does everyone actually have coffee? Because I have coffee.
Yeah,
I do. I have a prophy.
What is a prophy?
It's
Oh,
a protein
protein.
coffee. Mhm.
Oh,
Damn
I
it.
definitely did not think that.
I knew. I listen
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
For some
Dan
reason,
listens and does not judge.
I was thinking proctologist, and I'm like, that has nothing to do with that, I'm sure.
Obviously, that
that-
was on
well,
your mind.
I
Mhm,
mean, it
mhm.
looks like swamp
Interesting.
water coffee. I mean, it would make sense. Let's drink coffee now. Cheers.
Me. Drink all
Mm.
the coffee.
But
I don't care what it looks like as long as it tastes good, to be honest.
Fair enough.
oh, yes, it just has to taste good. But I would like to fully congratulate the Canadians.
Right, I was about to say congratulations. Yay! Well done.
Yay!
We had our Jan 6th moment, and it was more fun than your Jan 6th moment. Suck it, Americans.
Did you have? Oh my gosh! Yeah, it was. The announcement was yesterday on January. I didn't even put that together.
Yeah. I know, what was it, 2 years ago that the states had their the capital stuff happen? Was it 2 years or 1 year?
4. It was
4 years. Yeah,
Oh
4
my
years.
God. Time
well, 3
passes
years.
by.
No, 4 years, 3 years, 3 years. So
3?
2021.
Was it?
So,
Yeah, so
I
4
don't
years
know.
ago.
4 years
So
ago.
4 years ago.
21 was
4.
4 years ago.
Dang.
Sorry. That's right. It's
insane.
2025 now.
Mm.
So 4
Yeah,
years
sorry.
ago.
Yeah. So it took us 4 years for ours. So, Mr. Porkchop, maybe in 4 years you'll have yours. Ah,
I feel like it's
Hopefully
coming a bit
sooner.
quick. It's going to come sooner than that.
that's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
That is what she said.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff that I hear coming from your country, the main one was the word police.
Oh.
That one was the
Yeah,
worst.
what is going on over there?
I can't talk about it.
Because he'll actually get arrested.
That's fair.
The word
That's so
police.
scary.
Yeah, I mean, like Canada had a version of it too, because like we're so similar to the States, but I don't think that we made international news on that sort of thing. And getting arrested. We were not
That's
all getting
crazy.
arrested. Some people were, but not all of us. So
I think
Yes.
as long as you're not inciting hatred and you want people to die, then it's fine. Surely.
I want people to live.
Exactly.
honest.
You'll be fine. It's fine. You're fine.
It's fine.
It's just crazy because it's so subjective, you know?
Mm.
Oh, what is good
people-
and fine?
Yeah,
Or-
what is good and fine. People are so weird about words nowadays. There's literally a thing going on a book app that I use. They removed their little AI thing, which is what made them unique, because you used to be able to drag and drop like books onto a shelf and it would describe you tongue in cheekily, but like it would describe you and what you are as a reader, or it would describe the books that you're reading. And this one girl, she put, one of them was a Native American story, but the rest of them were just, I don't know, but I looked them all up, but they're pretty violent books, like a lot of war, a lot of murder, things like that, right? And so she put them on this shelf and designed it, and the description of the shelf was Savage Worlds, right? That was her Savage Worlds.
That makes sense if
Mhm.
it's
And
violence.
she lost her, you would think, right? No, she lost her mind and was like, how dare you be insulting to Native Americans? Savage is a blah, blah, blah. And she threw a fit, and this other girl
That was
threw a
one
fit.
book.
Thank you.
Mm.
I know. But I'm like, you realize, especially as a reader, you realize it's context, right? Like, it's a robot. It doesn't know. It's black and white. Like,
Yeah.
you're reading a violent, savage book that's got all this violence or whatever craziness, or it's like Mad Max setting. Mad Max was a savage world, literally. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And you're going to take offense to that. And so because of her and a couple, like 2 other people,
They ruined it.
they removed the whole AI thing, and now the app is boring.
Well, F them.
I know,
Bring
but
back
it's like,
the
let's
AI.
use your head. Use your head. You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's just so subjective, and people get so offended over stupid words.
Offended. Yeah, I like that word. Like,
I think I get offended all the time about
Mhm.
everything. I'm
You need more coffee,
offended by
really.
being on this show.
It's just crazy. Like, unless that word was used to describe a group of people, then it's not a slur and you're fine. Like, calm down.
Absolutely. Good
Do you wanna
morning,
walk by?
Hypnotic. Why are you up so early today? It's so strange to see you up at this time. Okay. In solidarity, Tugs is putting a black screen now after that rant about AI. I'm offended that she did that. Now she ran away. All right. Well, I guess it's just us two now.
I'm here.
No, we're just teasing. We're teasing.
Dude standing over here in the corner, like hovering. I'm like, do you want to come on camera? Do you want to come over here and give me something? He's like, yeah. I was like, hold on, let me turn my camera off. He got me a lighter.
Oh.
It's one of those rechargeable electric ones. Okay, anyway.
Oh, cool. Cool. All right, let's talk about my favorite moment of yesterday. Because, okay, I'm going to preface this.
Free Canada.
The Liberal Party, the MPs, were setting a meeting for tomorrow to talk about Trudeau as the leader of the party. So this was going to be over Zoom. People were going to talk about this. And hopefully, at that time, I was thinking, okay, they're taking him away. They wanted him to be removed because they saw his relatability, his likability, like dive, which makes sense. You know, he was against a lot of people.
So they were going to remove him from his position. They were going to fire him.
Yes. So I guess that's why he came out with this announcement, because he's trying to get ahead of it. I think, well, like if you know you're getting fired, like, would you like just quit?
Yeah.
I think
well, it depends. I mean, I don't know about it being a political leader, but as a schmuck working a 9 to 5, yeah, I would rather let them fire me, because it may look bad on a resume, but yeah, at least you'll collect unemployment.
Yeah. Also, though, he is set for life, because I think every political leader makes money for the rest of their life. So I mean,
much money, and
he was wasting money on stupid things. When, you know, what about your citizens that are living here? And I mean, I know, you know, you hear rumblings from both countries that you feel ignored when they spend money outside of the country. You're like, but what about us?
So, like, how often do Canada, like, is it every 4 years? When's the
Every
next
4
general election?
years.
So
It was supposed to be October
of this year.
around. Yeah.
You know what? I find I love the timing of this, because guess who takes office in like 10 days?
I know. Well,
the timing.
I haven't heard anything. Who was it?
Well, what was so I know there was 2 different things that was supposed to happen when, of course, Trump takes office, and maybe we'll take a little American lesson over here. I know his inauguration is on the 20th. Was there something he did yesterday that had to deal with him ascending?
Oh, they certified his win. Yeah,
that's what it was. So I mixed the two.
Which we were worried about. We were all. There was a group of us tinfoil hat people that were like, they may not certify that. I don't know. I don't know what happens after that. I don't know if they just. I have no idea how that works if they were to not certify. But there was a strong possibility. I mean, we were nervous, but
I mean, anything he does, it's like you get nervous, because ever since the first assassination attempt, like you're just like, okay, what are these reasons that people are doing this, and et cetera, et cetera. And I don't know, this past couple years, especially being on YouTube, my conspiracy theorist hat is on, and be like, why are you doing this? I don't know, but this is sus. Oh my God, you have a tinfoil hat.
Wait, I have a tinfoil. No, it's not sitting. There we go. I have my tinfoil tiara that I wear on Crimson Throne, because I trust nothing that Erudite does now applies to everything.
I mean, that is you should do that. So
good.
Oh my God. Is this true? Kamala had to certify it
yes.
too?
She is the one that, she had to certify it. So if you go watch the speech, it's really funny. You could tell she's just hating life. I kind of feel bad in a way, because like that sucks that you have to do that. But you know, you lost. Now you have to do this. But yeah,
he does not deserve this. Trudeau's pension is currently $230K.
Trudeau's not that old,
because he'll get so much more money from public appearances and all that sort of stuff now.
Old?
Oh my God! No, I think he's in his late 40s at this point. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. I was like, he's got to be. Gay rude. I can't be trusted. Hi, Mike.
Yeah. He is born 71, so he's 53.
Oh, okay. I was like, I did not know he was that.
He definitely dyes his hair. Let's just watch his speech about him leaving.
He looks so miserable. Look how awful he looks too. He hasn't slept in.
Well, I mean, he feels attacked. Like, to be fair, I think that if I was in his situation, without the stuff that happened beforehand, contextually, I would be upset too. Like, who wants to feel like they're not wanted, right? But yeah, you kind of did it to yourself, and I'd have no sympathy in that sense.
I feel like a lot of leaders look worse than he does at the end of their
term.
career. Yeah. So he's obviously had a good time.
I mean,
it can't be that stressful for him.
He's not that old. I think a lot of leaders that we see typically are in their 50s or 60s. So the fact that he's retiring at the age of 51, like, or whatever, in his 50s, like, he's fine. Biden looks like he's on death's door. This guy has at least another 30, 40 years in his life.
Hopefully, especially now that he's not a politician, he has another 30, 40 years. It goes so crazy how it ages you. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen those pictures of the presidents and the world leaders before and after. It's wild. Anyway.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah.
I would have been so curious if I'm guessing that the Wednesday meeting has been canceled, what the voting would have gone. Obviously, it had to be a majority to have him step down, but I wonder how many people would have been like, Trudeau must go. Trudeau must go. All right.
I've also had a chance to reflect and have had long talks with my family about our future. Throughout the course of my career, any success I have personally achieved has been because of their support and with their encouragement. So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as prime minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night, I asked the president of the Liberal Party to begin that process. This country deserves a real choice in the next election, and it has become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles, I cannot be the best option in that election.
So how does that work? How does that work though? So he said the Liberal Party specifically. So they choose one and that's who replaces him automatically, or does the non-Liberal Party? I don't even know if you have one. But
I don't know if
party. How does that work?
I've never seen that where they replaced a Liberal Party leader or any party leader in midterm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder.
So
I wonder
I'm
if they'll
actually
choose
not
somebody new.
sure.
Interesting. Or if,
I wonder if they're doing it the same way as the UK, because it's like, well, the
So
did they literally choose the next PM?
I guess, but it's not going to be for long because it's going to change over.
I would
once
say
the election
October is
starts.
the election anyway, right?
Yeah. So
Could they trigger a general election before? Could they move it forward?
the Liberals,
Well, yeah.
like they tried to do Trudeau did trigger an election. He actually, in midterm, he had a new election, I guess, to extend his term as prime minister. I think that it's the same. I think it's the same. Don't quote me on that. People are smarter than me when it comes to this sort of stuff because I've not really been following politics. Like, you learn about it in school. You don't learn all these nitty gritty details. And I've only
this
been
is kind of a weird situation.
like, this is just something way out of left field because I don't think that people have had this much dissatisfaction in a leader. And it's crazy to think that in 4 years, he went from elected to majority hated. Especially
we can relate. We can relate.
Are friends? Oh my gosh.
It's great. I love it because Canada is kind of like, oh, this is what America's been talking about for a while now. We get it. We're here.
No, I kind of knew that, like, back in, I remember when I was in university, when he was selecting his cabinet, I believe, he wanted 50-50 female male ratio. And I was like, but that makes no sense. Like, you want the best person, not because of their sexual parts. But hey,
I guess, yes.
No, I'm not going to be like, we need 50-50 female male doctors because we need more female doctors. No, we need doctors who are good at doing what they're doing.
Yeah, can we start there?
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
anyways, that thank you. I feel freedom coming in slowly. Hopefully,
Isn't it nice? You're just like,
hopefully.
now
Yeah.
we need to save the UK.
But
It
is
just
it going to
depends.
is it going to be a good thing though? Like,
I don't
who's going to be
know.
the next leader? Like,
I
it could
don't
be
know.
worse.
It could be worse. I think I saw like a meme about who was like in contention. And I mean, I don't know who any of these people are because obviously I haven't followed the politics how you guys have in the States. So awareness is not my strong suit. Maybe we can listen to people like Viva Frey, who is more into this and knowledgeable. And if you're really wanting to know what the Hat of America is doing, go follow channels like that. So, oh my God, if we could do that, it would just make things so much easier. Like I see tweets all the time about like Trump poking fun at taking certain places like Canada and Greenland and whatever else.
Why didn't
American?
why didn't we just have the United World of America? Like,
Yes.
I mean, can you think about however many countries are in the world being like, okay, now we have to choose one leader.
yeah.
God, you think
That
our
would be
elections are a struggle now? Good Lord.
Yeah. No,
would be
that's
so
gonna
bad.
be like, let me do it all. So
It'll be interesting to see who your liberal, like who they choose to replace him, and if they actually go through with an actual general election in October and he just doesn't stay prime minister, whoever they choose. That'll be interesting to see. I'm
I
curious.
mean, people seem to be really liking Pierre Poilievre. I don't know how to say his last name, but Pierre, conservative leader. And so, this is the thing. We had an extreme last 4 years. It's going to swing the other way, but I just hope that, it isn't horrible, but you never know until it happens. Like as much as it sucks, but like I technically voted for Trudeau, but back in the day, he was saying nice things about policies for students at the time when I voted him in. And then when I find out how he's spending the money, I'm like, that's not a good way of spending the money. What the hell?
That's not what you said.
I know.
Wait. You're saying politicians lied?
What?
Had no idea.
No
Politicians
way.
are motivated by money? What?
So
Just call him Trudeau.
Oh, I like that. Why did I not think of that? True dat. Anyways, Brother Redlock has been a member for 23 months and says, "Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Brother Redlock."
Go to Brother Redlock and buy his tallow. It's amazing. I need to reorder.
AncientSuds, yes.com.
I'm finally almost out. It lasts forever. I think I've had this one tub for like a year.
Oh my God. I love the beef tallow balm. It's so good for your skin.
Especially in the winter.
I keep one in the car and one right by my bed. So I used to keep one at the desk, but it leaves oil marks or like moisture marks on my keyboard. So I was just like, okay, maybe not. Malleus Communismi? I think I said that right. For £5 Canada has the same or similar systems as the UK. It's the same method on how Boris Johnson got replaced. Well, we are.
Okay.
We have a king as well, I guess, right now, so it makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah, that will be interesting to see. So if you're part of the Liberal, if you're like a paid up member of the Liberal Party, then I guess you can then vote on who you want the next leader to be, and then so they'll hold a vote within the party.
God.
And then, get that way. So it won't be a vote on in the polls, but it'll be a vote within the Liberal Party. I would imagine that's how we do it.
What about like, okay, you can maybe teach me, Mr. Porkchop. I hated our provincial leader actually even the current one. How do they get selected? Is it a vote within the party too? You have no idea.
I assume so, because like with us, it's all local elections and stuff like that. So we go to the polls and we elect our local leaders, and
you can Pokemon go to the polls. That I love that clip.
So, that's a lot.
I was waiting for you to say something, but
Yeah, no.
Jim
Carry on.
Watari has gifted 20 Xray Girl memberships. We have so many new members. If you got a membership, make sure you say thank
Drop
you to
those
Jim. Give him some thank you, Jim. Cheers. Thank you for celebrating with us our January 6th moment. Maybe I will go to the polls and vote.
I can't believe I didn't put that together until you said it. I can't believe I didn't put that together. I feel ashamed. It's amazing.
Put what together?
That it was January 6th that this all happened.
Yeah.
I can't even.
No, because I was titling Gary's stream yesterday and I had just seen that. I was like, oh,
the timing is impeccable. Heck yeah.
Abso-freaking-lutely. So I guess I have that positive moment. Let's talk about
More positivity.
well, it depends. I don't know. I know how you feel about this, but I haven't talked about how I feel about this. So Emma Stone debuts pixie cut at the Golden Globes 2025 after shaved head and wig speculation.
I think so cute. Not many people in general, women especially, could pull that off, but I think it looks actually really cute on her.
I don't like it. I hate it.
You don't like it?
I absolutely hate it.
Look, her forehead actually looks smaller now.
Her forehead does look smaller now that you say
She
that.
has bangs. I will say that is the one positive. I just hate. Like I miss the long
It'll
hair.
grow back out. No,
I don't like it. She just doesn't look very feminine. Maybe it's just the cut. Maybe if she did something different to.
You know what's crazy though? Here's the thing: is people worship Audrey Hepburn. That woman never had long hair in her life.
True.
She is an icon of femininity, beauty, all these things, and she had her whole career. She had short hair. She never had long hair. I think maybe one time she had like a ponytail, but I don't know if it was her hair or not. I don't know if it was a wig or not. But yeah, so the comments make me laugh because I'm like, Audrey Hepburn, Monroe. I mean, Marilyn Monroe didn't have a pixie cut, but she had a short, whatever the heck that was. But I think she looks cute. It'll grow back. I'm not worried about it. I wonder what role it's for. I wonder what role it's for.
And I guess that's kind of hard because if you will have to do it for work.
Remember when Natalie Portman shaved her head actually for V for Vendetta?
I mean, Natalie Portman has a more petite face, and maybe that's why it looks like more natural. And maybe. I mean, Audrey Hepburn has a petite face as well. And so when your features are very delicate, which I think that the thing about at least Emma Stone is her features are not as like teeny tiny. I think she like between her eyes and her smile, that's probably what is small, like her eyebrows and her nose look bigger, which is fine.
It does make her eyes and nose and mouth look bigger, actually. Just looking at the pictures.
So, and then it just looks more masculine, in my opinion. I mean, she will look eons better than me with hair like that.
Yeah, I could never pull that off. I tried when I was young and it didn't go well.
But I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Do we like this haircut or do we hate it? Or you're kind of indifferent? Because, yeah, I understand why she had to do it. I hate it.
Hold on, I have the dichotomy of man right here. Hang on. Hepburn was popular among women, not men so much. And then two comments later, Epic Mike, the things I would have done, Audrey Hepburn. Lies and slander, fear of FEMA. Lies
and even looking at chat so far, people's replies to this. Oh my God. Grabbed her. She looks like Gary without a beard.
Not even close. I would look like Gary.
I don't think so. But
if I had blonde hair.
It looks like it's either indifferent or hated.
Oh yeah, Sigourney Weaver shaved her head too. Yeah, for Alien 3. Yeah.
I didn't watch Alien 3, so I have
movie's terrible. Don't recommend it.
I know everyone always says there's only 2 Alien movies, so
there's only 2.
I kept with
Alien
that.
3
I kept with
ruins
that.
Everything. It's fine.
Oh God. Oh my gosh, I've been doing a rewatch of Altered Carbon, and I forgot how good that show was. Like I knew it was good, but like watching it,
the first season was amazing.
The first season, I'm like on episode 2-3, I think.
Yeah.
And oh my God, just like the nuances, the dialogue, the fight scenes, the insane, like the one scene where he goes into the ring and that's the couple fighting, a married couple. Whoever the winner is gets an upgraded sleeve. Whoever the loser is gets a downgraded. And can you imagine as like a married couple, like the life is so weird. And the way that we treat life, you can definitely see the way they've displayed people's reactions to living longer, or I only want one life, and if I die, I die. That's great.
Yeah,
It's just real. It's very human, like human choices.
But they messed up season 2.
I haven't watched season 2, so I'm ignoring it, like how I'm ignoring Alien 3.
Yeah, no, do it.
Actually,
Ignore
Alien 3, we just watched because Duke had never seen the Alien movies, so he was like, "Well, we got to watch all of them." And I'm like, Alien 3 is not as bad as I remember. It just makes me sad because they
I think
kill
that
off.
when you're comparing Alien 3 to current cinema, it doesn't seem that bad.
It's not good. Listen, don't get me wrong, it's not good, but I remember it being terrible. And then I remembered that I'm actually talking about Alien. I think it's Alien 4, where she becomes the alien.
Okay, I'm glad I've never watched that Alien either. Oh my god.
She's like, well, the end of Alien 3, it's a whole big thing. But yeah, the third one, I remember being like, oh, this wasn't as terrible as I remember it. But then at the end, you realize that she's pregnant with the alien, like all these things, like, oh, okay. And then she can communicate with the alien because she's carrying one inside of her and blah, blah. And so then the fourth one, it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder after that. But yeah, it's a whole
sci-fi, I tell you, okay? Some of the things that people think of are insane.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Emma Stone's haircut looks like a mixed bag. Mixed bag.
Did you do a poll?
Should I do a poll?
Oh, I thought you did do a poll. That's what you were reading off.
No. I was reading people's replies in chat. What?
I just pressed a button. Sorry. Carry on.
Are you okay? Did you press the button that you're not supposed to press?
No.
Don't press the red button. Look at Smooth says Corny Reaper ironically does look better with short hair. She really pulls off short hair. Really, her and Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis looks terrible with long hair. Like, go back and watch the first Halloween where she had the long bob.
Really?
I don't like her with long hair at all.
Let's see this.
It fits her. Her short haircut fits her way better, I think. That's just me, though.
All I'm seeing is short hair. Ellen DeGeneres, short hair. I don't know why Ellen DeGeneres came up.
Ellen's like super sexy, so that's
you can keep her, UK, please.
Does she actually move?
I don't know.
So, yeah.
I saw a clip on Instagram that showed she did something with P. Diddy years ago. It was like a gaming thing that they were doing. And he gave her a t-shirt that said like P. Diddy team or something weird. But you can hear him on camera at one point. She's like kind of awkward about it. At one point on camera, he's like, I mean, we can cut here. Like, I don't need any problems. Are we having a problem on set? Like right now, live on TV, you can hear the hot mic. So I don't know. So there's people that are like, yeah, she says she left because of Trump, but I think she left because of Diddy. I think she's scared. And I'm like, baby.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was weird. You can hear it on the mic. I don't know how we didn't catch it 20 years ago.
Diddy is like, it's crazy to think of that situation and what spun from it, because like you never knew. And just when it takes hundreds of people that he has probably gone through to get to this point, how many other victims are there? Like abuse of power. I always think of the Nassar case, the gymnast, the I think he was a chiropractor, and how many young women he abused just because he had access to them. And that's the thing with Diddy, is that he has the same thing. People want power, people want to be famous, and then when they get to that point, get shushed up.
Definitely, power corrupts. The most,
and it's so sad when you hear stories like, remember when we talked about that young boy? Like, what the heck? If that really happened? I thought, well, maybe with Mr. Porkchop. There was an article about a boy who came forward about him diddling him.
Yeah. Yep. I remember that.
Yeah, without his mother present.
Yeah.
So
it's like you're just looking for that little bit of fame. You want a little bit of that,
anything,
and you'll do anything, and
and then when you're told you can't say anything, otherwise I'm just screw you over.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't like people like that, but that's also a very human trait. That's why I loved Walking Dead when you watched that, The nice people gone. You can't be nice in that type of world. You can't be caring. You can't be giving.
Xray Girl's like, yeah, die, you nice person.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm not going to be killing them because I will kill myself in a zombie apocalypse if I don't get killed by a zombie first. Long. Yeah. I mean, what was it, Zombieland, where they're like, okay, cardio. Without cardio, you're going to die. The fatties died first.
You know, more so than the cardio, I'm in trouble because I can't see. So
I know, like, if you're screwed up, like your glasses, done.
Eventually, I'm going to run out of contacts. So when I run out of those contacts,
and then break these, you only have one set, right?
Yeah,
who carries spares? So.
And also, here's the other thing about the apocalypse nobody ever talks about. I don't even think they mentioned it in The Walking Dead, and that was the most realistic one so far. Women have these really cool things called periods, and zombies run off of the smell of human flesh and blood and all of that brain smells. Hello.
Okay.
How are we supposed to survive? I'm just wondering.
It's like that with bears too. You have to be careful. Bears love the smell of periods. So,
I mean, now most of us probably won't have one because we're stressed and malnourished and all that. So I guess there's a loophole.
We're not going to have enough food to eat.
But still, how are we supposed to survive? It's like that movie Pitch Black with Vin Diesel that came out years and years ago. And the teenage girl, how the aliens, they smell blood, and she is like 13 or 14 and she starts her period, and they're like, why is this one following us? And Vin Diesel's like, because she's become a woman now or whatever, because he could smell it too. It was kind of weird thinking about it, but that movie's great. I love that movie.
Yeah. Short hair in a zombie apocalypse is acceptable. It's less things for them to grab onto as you're running.
And not just the zombies, but the Negans of the future savage world too. Oh no, you said savage.
She's already
canceled.
Go
already.
back to your black screen, Tugs.
Canceled. I'm so sorry.
What a savage.
Okay, there we go.
Well, it was nice having Tugs on.
I'm so happy to be here.
It was short-lived, guys. It was so fun. I'm teasing. All right, let's go to. I don't know if you would try this, but I think I would.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
KFC.
Sorry.
Spain released a Squid Game meal featuring a pink burger bun.
Why is it pink?
I don't know, because blood.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, why is it pink? What is pink
don't
got to
know.
do with it?
I don't know, but it looks actually really good. Like, not gonna lie, I'd probably eat it. The pink does throw off a little bit. It's too vibrant for my liking.
Do you guys remember when Burger King did the Halloween hamburger buns years ago? They had like a black one and an orange one.
Oh my god, really?
Weird. Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. It's just food dye, but still. It's so
with
weird.
the black ones, you can make it with like squid ink or whatever, but pink, that's not natural. How do they get the pink?
It's just dye.
It looks good. I would eat it. I would try it. I would probably try
it. The inside looks good. Can we just all be like, can I get a normal burger bun? Please and thank you.
Squid Game is
pretty good.
Is quite they're doing quite the promotional stuff for season 2. I haven't watched it, but they even have like a Call of Duty, which I need to play because it looks like fun.
Yeah, the Call of Duty.
They do red light, green light.
Oh, I heard about that. Can you imagine playing in Call of Duty and like stop?
It's the funniest thing. I've been seeing like Instagram reels about it. I've stumbled upon gaming Instagram somehow, but so you run. There's like 30 of you to start. And it's literally the thing. She turns around and like she sings the song and she turns back around and the whole team, this whole team was wiped out. There's like 3 people left. And then there's like one where you play in Warzone. It's multiplayer. So you're playing a normal multiplayer match, but the music is on like the robot singing in the background. So you'll be in the middle of shooting somebody. And if she stops singing, you have to stop. Otherwise you get killed. That's
pretty cool. I like it.
Fun. I want to play it.
I like it.
It looks like
they are going hard on the Squid Game stuff. Like in the UK, Just Eat, I don't know what, like a Deliveroo or whatever. They've got on their app, and I don't know. Right, would you use it? I've seen. Well, I'll tell you what it is. So you have to open up your camera, and then you play the red light, green light when you're eating your food. Like, so when you're eating your and then like if you eat when it's obviously red light, then you lose, but you could win prizes. But would you do that? Would you like want to be on camera while you're eating your food?
I
seems
I
really weird.
specifically don't like, even on phone calls, like I'll end phone calls so I don't have to like eat unless
Yeah.
I'm like really comfortable with person. So no.
Yeah, that's
Well, that was
weird.
really odd. But yeah, they're going hard with the Squid Games. But has anyone actually watched it? No, not yet.
I've heard people who watched it and they did not like it
Oh,
whatsoever.
really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Mahler hated it in Mahler
Yeah, I heard
fashion.
it's definitely not very good. And it's only what, 6 episodes or something super
Yeah.
short. And we waited
And-
for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, and the worst part is how Mahler explained it was it doesn't even feel like a full season. It's like a part 1.
Oh, right.
Mm.
Okay.
So
They're
and I
trying
mean,
to
like,
cash in.
I'm more willing to wait for this, but like when Wicked, I found out it was a part 1. I'm like, it's fine. It's a musical. Like usually they have an intermission, and it's like a 3 to 4 hour show. So that makes sense to me that they would do something like that, but not for Squid Game. And after what, 3-4 years? Like, I'm sorry, that is
been a
way
while.
too long in between. I have to go back and watch all the little like parts in season 1 just to get full context again, because I don't remember names.
You guys
Remember
remember
situation.
when they used to do 28 episodes of a TV show, like especially the sitcoms? They'd have like
Grey's
go back and watch
Anatomy.
Friends. Grey's Anatomy had like
Still does it.
15. They have so many episodes, and we
25.
didn't have to wait. And those
It
are
was
full
weekly.
episodes. Grey's Anatomy have like a whole hour long. They're not even half episodes, and we didn't have to wait 2-3 years between seasons. And we had cute little filler episodes that were like Halloween themed or Christmas themed or whatever.
Yeah, because it was
we go back to
it
that?
followed calendars, and I miss the weekly drop because you did talk about it for way longer. I got to go through school and watch Grey's Anatomy like weekly. Gossip Girl, same thing.
And you
it
went
was
back
just,
to
like,
school the next day, and you're like, "Oh my god, did you watch it?" Oh.
and then you get to talk about it. But when you just do a binge, you talk about it for about the same amount of time, and then it's gone.
And it's gone. And you're not going to go back and I don't know. I just missed like Tony Stark built this in a cave with scraps 20 years ago. Okay. And you can't even, the technology is better, the budgets are higher, and you can't give me 5 seasons of House of the Dragon back to back. Sit down.
Screw
Everything
you.
costs more now. That's the problem.
Well,
Like,
and there's not
everything.
enough talent because they were
That's fair.
diluting talent with DEI.
Well, but I think with the stories and stuff back in the day, they used to repeat just the same things again and again. It used to be the like same story but with different characters, or slightly change it. So, and especially like these dramas that were set in a hospital, whatever, it's quite cheap, isn't it? It's cheap to make. You've got this location.
Way cheaper. You're paying the actors and actresses way more because the show has been more popular, which that's how it should be, because when you follow these people, like Ellen Pompey, I think at the time, this was like an article 5 years ago, was making $1 million per episode.
Damn.
For Grey's Anatomy.
That's a lot.
I would not stop working if I were her, and if I was doing 20 to 30 episode seasons. Making bank.
Yeah, right.
Plus whatever residuals she gets from,
if they do, I'm assuming she does, if she handled her contract well. Like Friends, it's insane how much money they've made off of just existing.
Reruns, yeah.
They've made more money on reruns than anything, and like it's one of the, I don't know if it is the most profitable, but you don't have to work ever again, at least those actors and actresses.
Nope. I always said that about the soap opera actors. They've got it made. They've got it made. They have a consistent job for the 30 years. You don't have to be the best acting. You just have to be able to be passable and
good looking.
and good looking. And some of these people, we were talking about this, I think it was on, I can't remember when we were talking about this not too long ago, maybe it was Simcast, but these people have literally been working for 50 plus years.
I need a job
How
like
much
that.
money they make? It's insane. And they film every single day. Every single day they film.
Work ethic also is on top of that. I feel like the work ethic is not there.
Yes. No, absolutely not. And we as an audience, as a general whole, are so, back in the day, as long as the show was good, it made us laugh or kept us intrigued in the story, we would watch it. But now it has to be Well, that episode was boring when they're trying to build like House of the Dragon. Yeah, the dragons are great, but there's also a story there. And how many people did you see this last season where the episodes were a little bit slower and they were building some story, complain and whine and cry? Where are the dragons? Why was there no fighting? Because we're also ADHD brain now that we can't sit and watch something anymore. So that doesn't help. So now they want to make these things and movies too grander, bigger, prettier, whatever. So now we get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years between stuff.
See, the thing is why these series worked so well in the past is because they were in production while they were showing the first episode, so they were listening to the audience and they were responding to that.
Active listening too.
Yeah. So and then they would. It's like some character. It's a bit like what was the one? The Flash. Like, do you remember in the Flash there was an episode? Not an episode. The one of the main characters. Then she was never supposed to be in it for very long. But
I think Green Arrow.
Was it Green Arrow?
Felicity.
Yeah.
And that ended up being the worst mistake ever. I hate Felicity. But you're right. Yeah. There's been a couple of things.
I actually really liked Felicity, but when she got too OP, that's when it was like,
oh yeah, like
in the original. Oliver.
But if you listen too much, then I guess you can go too wrong.
Yeah. But that's what happened. But you're right, and that happens to a lot of people too. A lot of characters, like of course now I'm drawing a blank, but there's been several TV shows where somebody or movies even where they make these appearances, and it's like, oh, the audience really like that, so let's do a whole spin-off on them or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh, that's Yellowstone. So yeah, if anybody watches Yellowstone, the Kevin Costner's family, their ranch, they have a chef. They call him Gator. I just learned this not too long ago. I had no idea. And he makes all their food for them. He actually was the chef for the show, and he was like their catering table. And the person they wanted the chef for the scene, and the guy that they got didn't show up or something. And Gator was there. That's his name. That's what they call him in real life. That's his name. And he was like, well, I can fill in, like, no big. It's not going to be that big of a deal. And people liked him so much and liked his chemistry with the cast so much for that one, like 10-second scene that they kept him on as the chef for the next. He was still on the show at the end of it. So there you go.
That's brilliant.
I think he needs to open a restaurant, a Yellowstone themed restaurant, because I want to eat his food.
Oh my god, that'd be so fun!
And pigeon, and like all kinds of crazy stuff, and in real life too. And it looked amazing.
They should have a Yellowstone. Like obviously, I don't know if it'd do well in Yellowstone because I don't know actual like town city
or the park. Yeah,
but they should do it in like a Vegas or something like that, or I mean,
or in
Montana
or
New York. I think it would actually be like great.
That would.
Did you say you want to eat pigeon?
Well, he makes like it's a bunch of game stuff, so it's stuff that they've killed on the ranch in the show, but dove,
okay.
Things like that.
Did you see that video of the halal food truck guy who went out, caught a pigeon, and went back into his food truck?
Is this real life? You're talking about
real life? Yeah, real life.
No,
do you want to find the video?
I mean, literally, I've eaten guinea pig, so I'm not shocked. But like, it's
there's a video
that's a lot of safety codes violated there.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
where was this that it happened?
Probably New York.
Probably New York.
There's lots of pigeons there. It's free food, honestly. When you're hungry and you don't have any options, you would go kill the pigeons and eat them.
Listen, pigeons are no dirtier food wise than a chicken or a dove or any other hen, like a Cornish hen. They're no dirtier. At the end of the day, it's all bird. Okay, birds are dirty.
I mean, most food is dirty in some way, so
that's why we cook it.
Got it.
Oh yeah, it was in Queens.
Yeah,
it wasn't
in Queens.
Of course it was.
Oh my god!
Can you imagine?
I've got.
Oh, you can eat camel?
Is that a thing?
Is this in Canada, Lord Thoth? Is this in Canada? I'm just curious.
Tasty.
I don't know. I really want to see this video so bad.
I found it. Hang on.
Share it.
There's like a million adverts on this page though.
I mean, can you settle? What is with?
I also love that like we haven't talked about any of my topics. Well, one of them.
I'm so sorry.
Why did it say that? Can I turn it down?
Because- oh my god. That is disgust.
Oh no.
There you go.
Oh my god.
It's like that's what it is. He picks it up.
You know what
goes
though?
in his
Squidward brings up a very good point, and this always makes me so sad to think about. Pigeons used to be our friends, and then we abandoned them when the telephone became better communication. That's why it's so easy to walk up to a pigeon like that. Fun fact is because they were bred specifically to be our little companions. They're super smart, actually, and they were our message carriers for the longest time. So that's they have no fear of humans because they were never bred that way. So you can walk up to one like that and just snatch it off the road. It's so sad when you think about it. These poor little birds.
I don't know.
They just want to be indoor companions, you guys.
These
It's
pigeons
true.
remind me of like if an animal could take a short bus, I think the pigeons would. What?
They're super smart though. They really are. They are very smart. Like you don't even need to train them. They will go and they will find their way back home. Like it's wild.
Oh, that's actually
Have
kind
you-
of cool.
sad.
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
No.
No, I don't think I've ever
No.
seen a baby one.
No, that's it. You don't see
That's
them.
weird.
Also, have you ever seen a pigeon's nest? If you
No.
ever want to feel better about yourself, just look at a pigeon's nest. Pigeon-
Well, now I have to look.
Now I have to look.
Scared.
Why are you laughing? I don't
I'm
understand.
scared.
Oh my god, that's very sad. It's
Pigeon-
barely anything.
Oh, no. It's poor pigeons.
Okay. This is just a Brave search, so here you go. Like this one is just
pigeon nests are just like so half-assed.
like
Like
this is so I'm not gonna lie, that is really cute.
Once again,
Adorable.
because they were bred in captivity. That's why. They didn't need to learn all this stuff. It's just really sad when you think about it. I feel bad for
the
these poor
bottom left
birds.
one, the bottom
This
left one. The bottom, that one there. That's a classic pigeon nest. That is. They're like, yeah, that'll do.
This bird fails at birding. Live in pigeon high. Well, build better nests then, okay?
I like pigeons. I feel bad for them. It's not their fault. We bred them for one specific purpose. We kept them in little cages on the rooftops or whatever. And then we were like, you know what's a good idea is we're going to use the telephone instead, which is fine. But then we turned them out in the wild and expected them to survive.
During World War One, when they were used to pass messages,
There's-
they were passing messages and they were handy mail at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
And
should
they
make a
were
movie
flying into
about
war
that.
zones. They were flying into war zones. Like there's pigeons out there that have literally received medals because
Yeah.
it's crazy.
You know about the
Mhm.
Netflix movie that's coming out about the Black women who deliver mail during the war? I would prefer a pigeon story. I'm sorry. The trailer for it looks horrible.
Oh, really?
Oh, no. I haven't even heard of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Let's just say it's very Netflix.
Okay.
Poor pigeons.
I'm pretty sure there has been a pigeon movie though. I think it was animated. But,
Oh,
yeah. I don't.
Okay.
I think they skirted over the fact that they were eaten on the front line.
well, I mean,
Well-
if people be hungry, people will be hungry.
Yeah.
It's a meal and my mail. It's an M&M.
Poor pigeons. Justice for the pigeons.
Oh, it's already out, says Uber Geek. Oh, well, I'm not watching it. Might watch it for fun. No, I'm not.
Is it a movie or is it a series?
It's a movie.
Okay.
I forgot the name of it, but we watched the trailer and roasted it on FNT. Anyways, we got Jason Webster for 2 Australians says, hi, terrific trio, Xray, Tugs, and Mr. Portup. Hi, Jason. How are you? Good evening. I know it's evening where you are. Kryptonian Jedi member for 11 months says, hail and good morning, honorable roasters. Thank you. Nick the Greek for $1.99 says, what do squids in love do? they get Callum married.
Aww.
But I don't think Mr. Porkchop like that.
Terrible.
Jason Webster for 2 Australian says, I highly recommend K-drama's Death's Game, released 2023 to 2024. I do love Korean cinema stuff, you know. A lot of Asian stuff is really good, at least the stuff that I've watched on Netflix. And I mean, I love anime too, so yeah. Thank you. MJ UK for 5 says, watching Mr. Porkchop getting wasted on New Year's Eve is far more entertaining than 95% of movies and TV combined. Facts. Hi, Mr. P.
Oh, I'm gonna go back and watch that stream right now.
I really need to.
I was
are there any
not
clips?
wasted. I might have drunk a whole bottle of Prosecco, but I was not wasted.
I was wasted on New Year's.
You were not only wasted, you were white girl wasted. Prosecco? That's white girl wasted.
Yeah,
right there.
I think. I wish. So I was about to stream when you had messaged me, and I wish I was free because I think having the 2 of us drink Prosecco, getting schmammered would have been
so fun. I know he messaged me too, and I'm like, well, I am already schmammered, but I'm celebrating over here. I'm so sorry. That would have been so fun. We should just pick the day, the 3 of us, and just get white girl Prosecco wasted on stream for funsies, like on a Monday.
Yeah,
or something.
I'd be down. So
yeah, let's do it. Okay,
Mimosa Monday.
Mimosa Mondays. We'll see. It has to be around a holiday again, I think, because I don't think Mr. Porkchop getting white girl wasted in the middle of the day and having to be a family man afterwards. Probably.
That's fair. We have. Well, I don't know about what overlaps with the UK, but Mardi Gras is coming up. We have Martin Luther King Jr. Day is coming up.
You have to really drink during the holiday?
I do usually. Yeah,
oh, okay. You're like, it's not a thing everyone does, but it's a thing I do.
I have to deal with the black boxes somehow. Jeez.
Wow. Ooh, I did not know this. Grab there says, fun fact, alcohol with bubbles can get you drunk faster than non-sparkling drinks, which makes sense because when you drink through a straw, the aeration of the alcohol gets you more drunk than just sipping.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they give you straws at clubs to get you more drunk and to get you more drink.
Huh.
Yeah.
Also, it's easier to drink your drink through a straw when you're drunk. Otherwise, you're just like, spilling
it everywhere. Where's my mouth?
Yeah, I might have spilled some stuff.
Oh my God, I have to tell you a story. So I got a new keyboard because mine was being too clackety loud with this new soundboard. But so it came without a box. And my brother was like, Xray Girl from upstairs. And he goes, we need to have a talk. And I was just like, we have a talk. So I got the Steel Series one of the RGB ones, and I got it specifically for the quiet switches, quietest gaming keyboard, but it also is a waterproof or water resistant.
Nice.
And so I go upstairs and he's like, I think we might need an intervention. And I go, huh? And he shows me the keyboard and he's like, why are you getting like a waterproof keyboard? Like, what are you spilling your alcohol everywhere? And I go, oh my God.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that went a different direction to what
I was going to say.
If
you were a guy, the question would be like, "What? You don't use your tissues?"
Nope.
Are you cold?
Oh God, that'd be so embarrassing. So yeah, that was a fun moment between my family and me.
I'd have been like, yeah I'm klutzy. I probably should have gotten a water resistant one too, because I always have like water or coffee or something, and it's not me that knocks it over, but I have these idiots that like to transfer or whatever all over my desk. They like to walk around all over my desk, and it's like, can you not? Thanks.
Salsa is a really cool looking keyboard too. It's so pretty. So
nice.
Yeah, I love this keyboard so much. So
I have this one. Yay!
Oh, it's cute. I like that it's white.
Yeah, then it's got. I can do the.
it's
It's got. You
pretty.
can't really tell, but it's got pink lighting to match. my setting.
That exactly. I was thinking I would do that too. All right. So sorry about that tangent. Andrew Honeycutt for 5 says, should one absorb media and form an opinion themselves, or should they let someone else decide for them? Carrier pigeons saved lives. I definitely think that you should form an opinion. That's part of being a adult, you know, because then if you are letting someone else decide for you, we're still back in the day where we're listening to legacy media telling us what we should, concentrate our lives on, what's more important. But you have to decide what's important to you.
Famous words from a wise girl I know is Xray Girl said, "You do you. You do you."
But I'm gonna do me.
Wow, this is going to be a line that's going to follow me for the rest of my life, isn't it?
We're gonna put it on your gravestone.
You do you, because I did me. I died. Anyways, Jason Webster for 5 Australian says, I have tried sheep's brain, frog's legs, kangaroo, cuttlefish, and eel. Oh, random weird foods. I've never tried brain. I don't know if I want to.
I mean, that's one way to use all the animal. Well done.
Honestly, it was Indiana Jones that put me off brains.
Oh, the monkeys.
Yeah.
That whole movie was weird.
Yeah. I love watching competition shows where they have an eating component, and when they go travel to different countries, they eat the delicacies. So when they went to one of the shows I watched, the challenge, when they went to Vietnam and they're like eating jackfruit, I laughed because I'm like, I love jackfruit. It's disgusting. It's slimy. It is very sweet, but it's stinky.
Where they went, they had spiders. They had to cook like a tarantula. I can't remember where they were at, what country that was, but they're a delicacy, whatever country they were at. They like put them on skewers and.
I can imagine that would be nice.
Or like eyeballs or freaking tongues. Tongues is another one that's like kind of weird. I'll do it, but you have to season it right. And I don't know if they obviously don't season it for those shows. They want to make it as disgusting as possible.
Yeah.
So not a good representation.
Would you eat a testicle?
From which animal?
I think they're most
commonly... Dealer's choice. I think typically it would be it'll be a bull or a sheep, I guess.
Oh, I was thinking like, can it be a small one? So it's just like a quick little pop.
No, it's a whole delicacy with the bulls. There's a name for them too, and now I can't remember what the name is. Like oysters, Rockefeller, or something stupid.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know. Well, I mean, actually, one of our when we went to Peru, one of the girls ate the brain of the guinea pig. So I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. It was a little weird, and they had their little teepees still. Just like,
oh no!
Oh, I saw when people eat the eyeballs from fish. Like...
they love it. There's some people who just love it.
I can't do that.
It's not my thing. It's not my thing.
Rocky Mountain oysters,
that's it. That's
it. Rocky Mountain oysters. Not oysters Rockefeller. Oysters Rockefeller actual oysters.
We have Cart Mantkey for $4.99. Cher Ami was a homing pigeon in World War I that was awarded the Croix de Guerre for bravery during the Battle of Verdun.
He's got a little medal. I know, so cute.
Be hard for him to.
I mean, a pigeon is more decorated than me. I don't feel very good about myself.
I feel very lazy right now.
Yeah.
I might need to make some different life choices. And we have a Davy Verse member for 4 months says, "Hail, morning roasters, a morning roast 3-way. Lucky us, potatoes.
Yeah.
Lucky me."
Hey.
Dan's outnumbered now.
Hey, girls are taking over. Sorry, we needed to fill a DEI quota. We have an Asian, we have another girl, and we got a potato. So
I'm a potato.
But yeah, all right. So let's wrap up the show. What do you guys got coming up? Anything you want to share? Tugs?
Are we doing Diablo tonight? Yeah. Okay, so tonight we're doing Diablo. Tomorrow we have 4 choices. Yes. Tomorrow we have 4 choices. Saturday I'll be on Crimson Throne. Friday night I'm playing Fallout. That's
Sounds
all I do.
fun.
And at
Sounds
some
fun.
point we have to
Busy,
finish
busy,
back
busy.
rooms.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do. Well, let's message me and we'll put a date in the diary.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
On the
What about you,
checklist.
Mr. Pork Chop?
I've just started Cyberpunk 2077.
Are you
2077.
liking
Yeah.
it?
I am actually. Like yesterday was kind of tough because it was like learning everything, but
Yeah.
I'm
And you don't play
starting to-
RPGs usually.
But today I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm going to
I
be
love that
playing
you
that for a bit.
started Cyberpunk 2077 only 2 years away from actual. No, not 2 years away. Like, never mind. 2027.
Girl
Love
math.
this clip.
In my head, that sounded better. In my head, I can't math. Never
This is why
mind.
we don't leave the math to Tugs, because as soon as you started saying it, I was like,
I was like,
I'm
oh, wait,
like-
no, that's not right. At least I caught myself. Okay, at least I caught myself.
eventually, you had already spat out the whole sentence.
I'm in the future, okay? It's fine. I know. That was bad. White girl math. That's why white girls don't do math. All right.
That's perfect.
Mr. Pork Chop, anything coming up you want to
See?
share with the class?
I just did.
Oh wait, I don't know. Oh my god, I'm just so thrown off by Tugs' math. What to do with myself?
50 years off. 52 years off. Listen.
Oh my god, it's been derailed completely.
So sorry.
No, this is great. I love this. Can we just make this a thing all the time?
I think this is going to go in the intro. You know.
That sounds about right.
We need more clips, so thank you,
Yeah.
Tugs.
Escalated quickly.
No, I am not living under a staircase or cupboard or whatever. I'm not Harry Potter, but you can find me tonight, Diablo, tomorrow, Poor Choices, as well as I have the Real BBC today on Gary's channel. I'm putting out clips on Forbidden Frontier on Nerdrotic Live. So if you're interested in that, like woo-woo stuff, definitely check it out. It's more bite-sized, sizable clips versus a full live stream. So yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, I love this. I love how many laughs we had. I hope you guys are enjoying the new edition of Tugs 2027.
And my stupidity.
So, yeah, next time on Thursday, you better have Cyber Tugs 2070.
Cybertugs 2027.
Yeah.
The best. And we will see you guys on Thursday for another morning roast.
No, that was my one blonde moment of the I'm done. That was the stupidest thing. And in my head, it sounded
It's
great.
So far. We
No.
we can maybe top it. I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Wake up to morning roasts.
A rainbow, dildo, butt monkey are 4 words no one ever imagined uttering in the same sentence, but here we are. 3, 2, oh my god, Mr. Porkchop!
Hello.
You do you, but I'll do myself. Oh no, God. Haywood Jablomi, thanks for the 10 Canadian. I love my Canadians out there.
Yeah, I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and just like flopping around. Like, la, 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 la.
6. Ori! Used 150 bits to play a part.
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah.
I want
I
that in my mouth.
Where's the girl? I need a cup of